In this video, we are going over Kaltura. Kaltura is the lecture capture tool found in Canvas to record your course lectures. The videos you create are not tied to the specific course. They are tied to the user. So no matter what course you go into, you will have access to all the videos you've recorded. To get to Kaltura, go to any one of your courses. Click on My Media from the course navigation. If you do not see My Media on the course navigation, you will need to go to Settings to enable it. Note, My Media houses all of your videos you have created. Each user has their own media repository in Kaltura, My Media. Media Gallery is where you can share or publish your created videos. We recommend embedding the videos to a page because when you copy your course to the new semester, you will need to re-add the videos to Media Gallery. To begin using Kaltura, you will need to download and install the application. Go to My Media and click Add New on the top right. Select Kaltura Capture. Towards the middle of the page, it will tell you to download based on your operating system. Click the appropriate one. Once it is downloaded, you will need to click the exe file for Windows or the DMG file for Mac and follow the installation instructions. Once done, navigate back to the course and My Media. Click Add New and click Kaltura Capture. You'll get a pop-up message asking for permission to launch Kaltura. It can say Allow, OK, Yes, etc. Click the appropriate agreeing term. Kaltura will load and its icon will be present on your computer's toolbar at the bottom. Kaltura has a simple interface. The red button is for recording, then you have the screen icon, camera icon, and the audio icon. By clicking any of the icons, which turns them gray with a slash, it will disable its functionality. If you need to turn them back on, simply click once more until the slash is gone and it becomes a blue-teal tone. If you have any external monitors, cameras, or microphones, you can switch from the default to those by selecting the appropriate icon's drop-down arrow below it and then clicking the drop-down menu and choosing the external device. With the application installed and ready to use, you have two situations where you might record in: online with Wi-Fi access or offline, no Wi-Fi access. I will go through the process of both for you to learn where to access Kaltura to record your lectures. In online recording, just as you did with getting the installation file, you will log into your Canvas and enter any course. Click on My Media, Add New, and select Kaltura Capture. If and when the pop-up message appears, click to accept it, opening Kaltura, and you are ready to record. Before recording, be sure to verify the settings and click the red button to begin. Offline recording is a little different. If there is no internet connection or Wi-Fi connection, we cannot go through the Canvas course to open the application. Instead, we go through the computer and launch the application. On Windows, you will go to the Stop menu and scroll down until you see Kaltura under the K section. On Mac, you will go to the Finder, Applications, and select Kaltura. When you see the Record menu appear, be sure to verify the settings and click the red button to begin. As most will be using a PowerPoint to present the information as they talk through the material, we strongly recommend having the PowerPoint open before recording. That way you do not need to worry about editing out that bit of preparation. Once you begin recording, we do recommend waiting an additional 5 more seconds after the countdown. That way you know for sure your video and audio will be caught. On the bottom right is where the controls during your recording. The gray box is your stop icon. The red with the 2 lines is your pause. When you click it, it will turn solid red. Click to resume. Your X is to cancel the recording. You have your timestamp. And the last is the pencil icon. When you click the pencil icon, you get additional tools in the Kaltura. You have another pencil icon which signifies you can draw. This allows you to write on the screen and it will capture it. So say during your PowerPoint presentation, you want to write out a formula, you can do that with Kaltura's draw icon. If you have to point to something on the screen to help indicate, you can use the arrow icon next to it. Or if you want to type something out, you can use the text tool. The arrow at the bottom is just a cursor, and it helps you point when you click on something. It'll give like a little radiating circles to help indicate where you're clicking. Then you have the select icon, which you can select your drawings that you've created, your writing, your arrow, and move them around. Your colors are to the right, and you've got 5 different choices. And they're very self-explanatory. You just click the color you want, and the pencil, arrow, and text tool will pick up on that color. Below those is a trash can icon to clear the screen. If you are using PowerPoint and the Kaltura draw arrow text feature, you will want to clear it before moving on to the next slide. Next to the trash can is Kaltura's built-in whiteboard. We'll do the same concept as another whiteboard. It's just a clean piece of paper where you can write, add text, add arrows, which also allows you to save it too if you want to post it in your Canvas course for your students. The slider bar to the far right adjusts how big the tools will be, so you can get a finer drawing pen, a finer arrow, and smaller text. When you want to close the screen, just click the pencil icon again next to the mic, and it will close down. When you're done, click the stop recording. It will give a message saying, "Are you sure you want to stop the recording?" And say, "Yes, stop it." The video manager screen will appear. You will give it a new name that is not the default name, so it will be more descriptive and easier to find when you're in the courses. It is optional to add a description, and we do recommend adding tags. It can be just as simple as content that the video contains, just to know and be able to identify what videos are for what courses, what the material is, etc. Once you have done all that, you will go down and click the Save and Upload button. This will put it into the queue. On the right, it'll give a pending for when it's processing. When you get the bar and percentage, that means it's uploading to your Canvas. And again, it is tied by user, not course. Once it has completed uploading, it will begin the processing phase. The processing phase can take a little bit longer as it's rendering out that data, and it may not appear in Canvas right away, depending on the length of the video. Once it has been uploaded, you can go back to your Canvas course, go to My Media, and you can check if it's there or not. So you finished recording a video, and you notice you want to edit some of the stuff out, whether you had some pauses in there, it was blank space at the beginning, you didn't have your PowerPoint up and ready to go. To edit the video, you will go to the course, My Media, locate the video, and to the right, you will see 3 icons: a bar graph for analytics, a pencil to edit, and a trash can to delete. You want to select the pencil icon. This will bring you to a new screen. On the right, there will be a section called Basic Info, and within it, there will be a button called Launch Editor. You'll click on that. In the work area, you will have the video on the right. Below it, you'll have a left arrow to jump to the start of the video, the middle for play and pause, and the right arrow to jump to the end. At the very bottom below that is your timeline. You can click and scrub through it to get to certain places in the video. Now, if you have dead space at the beginning of a video, you're going to go to the far left until you see those double arrows on the yellow bounding box. You can then begin to move in to cut out that dead space you don't want. Same if you have any dead space at the end, you go to the far right, see those double arrows around the yellow bounding box, and pull in to the left to get rid of that dead space. If you have any mistakes, dead space in the middle of your video, you can either click to where you know the space is going to be that you want to get rid of, or you can press play underneath the video and wait until you get to that moment and then pause it. When you do get to the location that you need to start cutting it out, you'll click the scissor tool to split. Play the video again until you get to the location you need to stop. Pause it and click the scissors again. You'll now have a middle section, a small section probably, with its own yellow bounding box. Just click delete. That will remove that section out of the video. You don't need to do anything else, as once Kaltura saves it, connects those videos together like there was never space in between. Once you have finished making all your edits, you'll go to the top right to either save or save a copy. If you know you are never going to use the video again, you can just simply save it. If you know you want to use the video to make other versions of it in the future, just save a copy. With the video saved, you are now ready to embed it onto a page. Simply go to Pages, View Pages. If you have not already started a page or a place where you want to put the video in, just go to plus New Pages and begin a new one. Once there, place your cursor in the text box. If it is a page that has already been created, place your cursor where you want the video to be embedded. In the toolbar, you'll see a plug icon. You'll click on that. For first-time users of any of the external tools, you'll have a box appear that has all the apps in it. Locate Embed Kaltura Media and click on its name. This will load a different window with 3 options: Add from Library, Record from Webcam, Upload Media. You are going to click Add from Library. The videos that you've created are in newest order, so your most current one will always be at top. If you have older ones, you can search using the Search My Media bar and begin typing the name of the video or the tags. If you do not wish to change any of the settings of the Kaltura videos, simply click Embed. If you do, you can click on the Embed settings, which is the cogwheel, and change the settings in the videos. By default, the size of the embed will be 608 by 402, but you have 2 other options you can choose from to change to. Once you have made all your changes, click on Embed and Kaltura will begin the embedding process. Once it's there and you're done with editing the rest of your page or adding the rest of the videos, click Save or Save and Publish. This concludes the tutorial on Kaltura Lecture Capture tool, going over installation, create and upload, edit, and embed. Please look for the next video that goes over Kaltura video quizzes.